Welcome to Wrestling Days Live. We are live for this week's Raw. And I am super excited because there are loads of rumors about people that are backstage, lots of legends. It seems like that Ric Flair birthday celebration is going to be absolutely huge. It is going to be a big deal. Let me just adjust the camera a little. There we go. I think that's a little better. How is everyone? I know the chat hasn't joined us yet, but that's absolutely fine. As we said, there's lots of rumours doing the round. We know, you can see below, Roman starts Raw. Roman Reigns is going to kick off the show. So Roman starts Raw. So I suppose the question is, what is Roman going to say? Is Roman going to say that he is better? Is Roman going to say that he'll be back for WrestleMania? Is he going to make a retirement speech? I would say that's unlikely, but you can't rule it out. I mean, he could turn around and retire. Literally anything could happen. I think he's going to say that he's making a good recovery and will be back. I want to say maybe Mania. We'll have to wait and see. So, yes, we've got that to start off the show. Aleister Black said goodbye to people down in NXT. So, looks like Aleister Black is now permanently on the main roster. Don't know if he's Raw. Don't know if he's SmackDown. We're going to have to wait and see on that. There's a lot of having to wait and see. So, hello to everyone in the chat. I feel like the chat should have caught us up by now. If Raw starts to get boring, match of the day it is. Is match of the day on today? I don't think it is it? On a Monday. Reigns will get the biggest cheer of his career, and then Triple H versus Batista will be set up tonight. Well, yes, he will get the biggest cheer of his career. He got cheered pretty loud back in early Shield days. If you go back and watch the Shield around 2014, he was getting some real cheers, some real great positive responses. It just started going downhill from that point. So yes, Roman could be getting some. Will get a very positive reaction. And Batista Triple H. I still haven't heard when Triple H is back. Because, of course, he did his, I don't even know what this is. Tricep, is it? That's the bicep. Is that the tricep? I've no idea. I feel like that's the tricep. Or his pectoral muscle. He tore all of this, didn't he? He had that massive bruise at Crown Jewel. And so it looks like he is out for a while, but we don't know when he returns. So, yeah, it could be Batista against Triple H. We'll have to wait and see. Heydays, is the Bob Backlund action figure rare? Because I found it at Walmart. Not rare. It's a Walmart exclusive. It's a figure that you can only get, as we say, at Walmart. It is out there at the moment, so you will find it. But it's not widely available. So if you keep things in boxes, that might be one to keep in a box. Staying for the Raw live stream tonight for Roman's announcement. Hello, my friend. Hope you are well. Yes, the announcement, whatever it is going to be very, very interesting. Guys, for those of you that didn't see, that was Wrestle with Andy, and I was fortunate enough to do a couple of videos with Wrestle with Andy. There's one on the Wrestling Days channel, which is the weirdest wrestling figures. Had so much fun doing that one because it was just full of jacks and loads of stuff that I normally just talk about Mattel. But we looked at everything in that video, so that was real fun. And then a video dropped, I want to say maybe yesterday, I can't quite remember, on Wrestle with Andy's channel. And that is the cringiest moments ever. There were some big moments that we just couldn't fit in. There's been a lot of cringy moments. I would say every Raw contains at least one. So trying to find the cringiest was very, very difficult. But hey, we could always do part 2. Yeah, let us know in the comments what you thought of that video as well. Check it out if you've not seen it. Like, genuinely, it's a great video, and his editing is superb. Absolutely brilliant. I thought it was hilarious, and I was in it, and normally nothing I'm in is hilarious. Days, did you get my Twitter DM? I got the figures on Saturday. Yes. Oh, that's good. I didn't, dude. I'll be honest, I am totally behind on DMs and social media, and yeah, very difficult now to keep on top of it. I used to be amazing at keeping on top of comments and social media. I used to be able to like everything, reply to everything, speak to every comment that I got. I used to kind of wear that as a bit of a badge of honor, but it's close to impossible now. There's been quite a few topics that we've spoken about that have taken off. Like a lot of the figure videos people have really enjoyed, and I think what's awesome about you guys is that you, and I suppose wrestling fans in general, you're not quiet. If you like something, then you say. If you hate something, then you say. If you're indifferent, then you say as well. So I just get a lot of comments, which is amazing. Please don't stop. I read as much as I can, if not everything, but trying to reply to everything is an absolute just impossibility now. So no, I hadn't got round to it anyway, but I'm pleased you got them. More cringe on Raw than a Wrestling Days live stream. Hello, vegan. I don't even need to look to see who left that comment. I don't even need to look. That was Vegan Strong Style. Hello, my friend. Hope you are well. So, look. Oh, man, it's so good, isn't it? This little community that we've got. I feel like it always takes me a couple of minutes to warm up. I'll tell you what catches me off guard is that when I start with a Twitch stream, I'm literally talking to no one because I know the chat isn't there. I don't know if there's a delay or if you have to watch adverts or whatever it is. But my phone beeps, and as soon as my phone beeps, the chat comes alive. But that's normally a good few minutes after we've started. So I find myself sitting here just kind of like, hello, how is everyone? The chat will catch us up, and so it takes me a few minutes to get going. But I feel like I'm going now. I feel like we're rolling. I'm super excited. Lots to look forward to. Roman Reigns kicking off the show. Loads of legends backstage. It's going to be good. Always a pleasure. Hope we get a clearer picture of the Mania matches tonight. Could you imagine if we do get... I'll tell you what I want. I want just one thing tonight. There's only one thing that I want from this Raw. And if it delivers on this one thing, I will be a happy boy. Okay? The one thing I want is I want a major Mania match to either be made or to be on the road to being made. So what I mean by that is I want The Undertaker. Yeah? I want Undertaker tonight. I want Undertaker, Finn Balor, and I want us to know we're getting that match. Or I want it to be... it's very hard because I don't want to give spoilers away of the legends that are backstage. So what I'm going to say is I'm hoping that one of those legends does something that will then lead to a Mania match. I don't want this to just be a good episode of Raw that doesn't have repercussions. I want repercussions. I want something to come out of this. My fear is that all of these legends are only there to put over Becky Lynch. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a big party and Becky Lynch is going to crash it. This is going to be the big, Occupy Raw, Daniel Bryan, Occupy Raw. This is going to be Becky Lynch's Occupy Raw. That's my gut feeling. But I want more than that. I want another match for Mania. I want to know. Do you know what? I don't even care if we see Trish and Lita and we end up getting Trish and Lita against Sasha and Bayley. That would do me. I'd be perfectly happy with that. But I want something. I want something. Did you find any of the Target exclusive NXT Elite Series 4? I didn't. Are you talking to me? I didn't, because I don't live in the UK. I don't live in the UK. I live in the UK. I don't live in the US, so I don't have any way of finding those in shops. Although we did see them at Wrestling Shop. So if you haven't seen the toy hunt that we did the other day, or I can't even remember what day now. I want it Friday, maybe. I haven't got a clue. But yes. Do you know what? Just watch every video. Watch every video I've ever done. That would really help me out. Right, let's go over to Raw. Corey Graves off commentary tonight. Ooh, why? 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 I want to know why. That's very interesting. What is your view on KSI and Dax? I have no idea what you mean. I don't know. I don't follow KSI. I saw the boxing fight, but I don't watch his channel. I'm not a hater. I'm not a cuppa hater. I just don't follow it. Did you hear that Nick Miller joined Kaos? Yes. I had mixed feelings on that. Raw has started, by the way, but we're just recapping Roman making his announcement. He hasn't come out yet, of course. The second anything happens, we're going to talk about it. Nick Miller used to be in TM61, a.k.a. TMDK. And he left, basically. He asked for his release, and he was released. He said he wanted to spend more time at home, and now he's appeared in New Japan. But my feeling on it is that the New Japan schedule is drastically less than WWE's schedule. Plus, not only that, it's closer, I think, to like where he's from. He's from Australia, and Japan is closer than America, I believe. Like, I'm not too sure, but I feel like it is closer. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense. So, I was a bit confused at first, but I think it's okay. Still just recapping. Can you help me get an Aleister Black figure? I've not seen one, dude. I've not seen one. Days, was the info I sent helpful about WWE Battle Packs and Basics? I'm not sure if I've seen that info. Where did you send it? If it's Twitter DMs, I'm behind. I am behind. Days, what do you think will happen tonight? I think there will be an episode of Raw. Definitely. I'm fairly confident we are going to get an episode of Raw. Mainly because it started. But we've just got a recap of Roman. I think Roman is going to say that he'll be in... Someone said this on Twitter. This isn't me. I'm stealing this from someone on Twitter, and I can't remember who said it. But Roman will be in Seth's corner at Mania. That's what I'm predicting. That's what I'm predicting. Big cheers for the big dog, guys. Big cheers. Of course there are. No boos. Massive cheer. Look at that, Roman. Can't believe it. It's like, whoa. I tell you, I don't know how his recovery is going, but it's just been given a helping hand there. That was a massive response for the big dog. Look, it's like, wow. Roman still reigns. I tell you guys, this reaction is huge. Everyone on their feet. Roman clapping along. A lot of respect for the big dog, man. A lot of respect now. That was a big thing to keep from us, and he never used it. He He easily could have mentioned it to win the crowd over. No one knew. No one knew. No one knew that he had this battle. Everyone wants good news. There's a smile on his face. He's got, I should talk about what he's wearing. He's got, like, I think they're jeans or tracksuit bottoms. He's kind of all in black. He's got, like, a vest top on. He's not in wrestling attire or anything like that. Big Roman chant. Love you, Roman. Roman strong. Look at this. He's just taking it in. Touching skin with the crowd. This is great, you know. This is really great. I'll be honest, I still don't think they should have announced it. I feel like, could you imagine if you tuned into Raw and here he was, you know? But the advantage of announcing it is there are a lot of Roman signs in the crowd. A lot of Roman signs. A lot of goodwill. A lot of people really excited to see him. Look at this. Really cool. Really, really cool. He's just circling around the ring at the moment. Just kind of touching skin with the crowd. There's someone there in a Nature Boy robe. Perfect. Well done, that man. Well done. He's got the wig on. He's got the Nature Boy robe. He's ready for that segment later. Roman, I think that's his family. He's just... I think that might be his mom. I'm sure I've seen her on a documentary. Giving him a big hug. Look. Aww. And I think that's The Rock's mom. There. The one in blue, I think, is The Rock's mom. There we go, look. He's hugging her right now. I'm pretty sure that's The Rock's mom. Big cheer. I cannot get over that. I knew the crowd were going to be positive. I'm not sure even Roman was expecting this. For like 5 minutes now, everyone on their feet. It's going to be, I tell you, it's going to be hard to know what he's going to say here. How's he going to address this? If I was Roman Reigns, first thing I would say, suffering succotash! Yeah! He needs to say suffering succotash. Brilliant. Come on, Roman! Suffering succotash. Here we go, look, the big dog. Big smile on his face. Got the WrestleMania logo up. There hasn't been any pointing. No one get carried away. He's just looking at the ring. He's taking a moment, actually, before getting into the ring. And he steps in. Crowd cheer. I knew this was huge, but it just feels bigger than I was expecting. I don't know why. Trending right now on Twitter, Roman Reigns. We fight, we overcome. It says we fight, we overcome. There's something at the bottom that I can't quite see. The big dog is here. Roman still reigns. Can't see what it says underneath his shirt. Crowd are going bananas, man. They are going bananas. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This is what you want to see. This is what you hope to see. Absolutely deserves this. I don't even think he's got a microphone yet. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Roman Reigns, we miss you. I still want to see what it says at the bottom of his shirt. Every time you get a close-up, they only show the top. See, now this is Raw. This is Raw. Oh, we believe, we fight, we overcome. Roman starts by saying thank you. Should have been suffering succotash. I can't hear what they're saying. I think there's a few different chants going. Roman says that he missed everyone. There's no other fan base. He's taking a second. This is your yard. The crowd are chanting, this is your yard. Quite passionately as well. They just showed a few guys in the crowd that are like, this is your yard. Like with every fibre in their body, parts of that crowd are going, this is your yard. Roman says this, I used to say it was my yard, but it's our yard.
And I've said this before, I'm a man of faith. I've always believed in God. I've always believed that he's favored me and looked out for me, but...
Yeah, Roman's teased.
I'm not gonna lie, before my announcement in October, I was terrified, y'all. I was scared.
He says he was scared. Some boos, not sure why. Roman chants. Big Roman chants. He got a little, not lost, but you can tell that he's having to dig deep here. The words aren't flowing that easy for him.
I was scared to tell everybody because I didn't know how you would react. And thank you. By the time I got home, the outreach, I mean, between people texting me, calling me, tweeting me, Instagramming me, Facebooking me, if there was a way to get to me, y'all figured out how to do it.
Nice. Roman talking about the support he received.
Thoughts, the amount of blessings, the amount of prayers that you sent my way is completely overwhelming and godsend. Thank you so much.
I think you'll get some more, my friend.
And I'm telling you, it wasn't just WWE fans. It was everyone. It felt like everyone who liked me, people who didn't like me, everybody was at my aid. Everybody was surrounding me with their love and support.
Okay, where are we leading to, though?
I'm telling you, so many people prayed for me. God's voicemail was full. You know what I mean?
Roman said so many people prayed for him, God's voicemail was full.
All for this one guy, all these people. That was the magnitude. That is how strong it was to be surrounded by y'all's love and y'all's grace.
Cool.
And to be able to feel that, the strength that you gave me
Good. He's taken a second here. He's just looking out at the crowd. It's really... He's a very difficult man to read. He's struggled a little bit with this. It all feels from the heart. But I don't know what news is coming.
And that overwhelming support that you gave me, it gave me strength. It gave me new life. It gave me a new opportunity, and it gave me a new purpose.
Okay.
You see, here in WWE, a lot of your purpose as a young superstar is to win titles and to climb that mountain and to achieve the top and to put your flag in it. And that's still very important. But for me, the only thing that is important, that I have the ability to step foot in this ring every single night.
This is very interesting.
I'm going to use this platform, this giant WWE platform that is global and the whole world can see it. I'm going to use it to raise awareness, and I'm going to use it to support those who are in need just like I was.
Okay, Roman says he wants to use his platform to raise awareness to those in need, just like he was. And actually, his shirt does have a bit of a kind of cancer awareness vibe. The Roman logo is twisted at the bottom. Big Roman chant. WWE just letting us know the #1 trend worldwide right now, Roman Reigns.
Well, we advertise it as an update, so should we get to the update?
Yeah, let's get an update. Update. yes, chant from the crowd. They want the update. God, I hope it's good news. What's the update?
When I made my announcement, I said that I was going to swing for the fences.
Yeah.
We did better than that, y'all. We didn't just swing for the fences, man. We hit a home run.
He says he hit a home run.
So when I tell you this, I am so grateful, I'm so humbled, and I'm so honored to announce this.
Is he clear? He's teasing and all clear.
We'll get to that later. Yeah. Let's crawl before we walk and walk before we can run. But the good news is I'm in remission, y'all.
He's in remission. Yes! Look at that. The crowd go crazy. Roman Reigns is in remission. Jesus. That might be the loudest reaction I've ever heard. That is crazy. There's people crying. This is scenes, let me tell you right now. This is absolute scenes.
So with that being said, the big dog is back.
The big dog is back. Wow. So what, back now?
Just one last time.
Welcome back. Welcome. That is such big news. Roman Reigns is in remission. He put cancer
So before I go,
in submission.
I'm going to say it probably a whole bunch more times, but I'm going to say it one last time. Thank you so much, y'all. I love y'all.
Roman says he loves the crowd, and the crowd definitely love Roman. Definitely love Roman. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. Roman Reigns is in remission. Wow. What scenes? What scenes? Madness. Thank you, Roman. Yes. The big dog. The big dog is back. I tell you what, I honestly think one of the most interesting bookings now ever is how do you book Roman Reigns? What do you do with Roman Reigns? I personally, I'd have him nowhere near the title. Nowhere near the title. I'd have him nowhere near Royal Rumbles. I'd nothing like that. I think Roman is bigger than the titles. You know, like how The Undertaker was always bigger than the WWE title. And I know there'll be people watching this going, what? How is anyone bigger than the WWE Championship? Well, think about the streak. The Undertaker's streak. Most of those matches weren't for the WWE Championship, yet you could argue they were as big, if not bigger, than the championship match. Look at Undertaker against Shawn, Undertaker against Shawn, Undertaker at Triple H, Undertaker Triple H, Undertaker CM Punk, Undertaker Brock Lesnar. I mean, there's just the kind of end of the streak. And none of them matches were for the WWE Championship. I think that people turned on Roman because they wanted Daniel Bryan, and instead they got Roman. Oh, here comes Seth. Seth comes out. Seth applauding. And they embrace. It wouldn't surprise me, you know, if he had maybe kept that news back. He might have said, like, I'm doing all right, but big smile on Seth's face. Wow. Wowzers. Yeah, no Dean. It might have been a little... Yeah, Dean should have come out, actually. There's no two ways about it. This is bigger than storyline. So, Dean should have come out. But no Dean. Yeah, I would not have Roman anywhere near the title. There's a lot of love for Roman. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need those titles. He just needs to put on great matches. He could just have marquee matches. Just put him in big matches. Things like, you know, Roman against Braun. We've seen that before. But those types of matches, I wouldn't have him. I think the worst thing they could do, the worst thing would be to put him for that Universal title. I think that'd be the worst thing they could do. It should be Brock versus Seth, not Brock, Roman, and Seth. I wouldn't have him anywhere near that Universal Championship match. What about Undisputed Era making a debut? Yeah, could happen. T-Series is Dean. Roman will replace Triple H against Batista. Maybe. WWE is all about booking the worst thing. Now is not the time for Roman to go on a title run. Very true. Very true. Sting Stan the Undertaker final match, Buried Alive. I agree with that. I would love to see that match. That is legit one of my all-time dream matches. Personally, Roman said he's okay. Now look, Roman's in remission. Roman is not all clear. Roman is not cured. Roman is back. So I suppose that means that we'll be seeing, you know, more of him. But I don't think we're seeing him in the ring. And I think that they're gonna have to put something together quite quick if he's gonna have a match at WrestleMania. And honestly, who knows when that remission stops, or like when he gets the all clear, I should say. So I don't think we're seeing him have a match at Mania, to be honest. So I don't think he's having a match anytime soon. I don't think he's having a match at Mania. I do think we're going to see more of him, and he'll come back middle of the year, something like that. And then, I don't know what you do with him. I don't want him. I don't want him anywhere near the title. I cannot stress that enough. Roman against Lars you couldn't do because Lars would lose. Who could you feed to Roman? Who's big? Roman. I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? Who should Roman face? Let me know in the comments. Who should Roman face? Alright, we got Aleister Black now. Feed Shinsuke to Roman. Could. There was a little NXT graphic then next to Aleister Black. I actually don't know what we're watching here. Who's he facing? Aleister Black is a fantastic addition to the main roster. Really underwhelmed with how they debuted him. They literally took all the excitement away. It was just an announcement by Triple H last week. We'll have to wait and see. Do Roman versus Finn for the title. They don't really care about him anyway. I wouldn't have Roman anywhere near the title. I would not have Roman anywhere near it. I think Roman's got a bigger purpose than the title. And actually, Roman just kind of implied that as well. Roman just said, like, Ricochet on his way out. Roman just said, like, when you're a young superstar, you're all about climbing that ladder and you're all about championships. Well, Roman is at the absolute top of that ladder. He doesn't need championships. Right, Ricochet making his way. What I don't know is, are they facing each other? Is this Aleister Black versus Ricochet? I would say Cena should face him. No build necessary. Cena can't appear on any shows until Mania, so just do it there. Roman is my favourite, and I'm nearly in tears. So good to hear the news. Days, I reckon if Roman got added to the Universal picture, he would get booed again. I don't know if he would be booed. I think there's so much goodwill for him that I could see people cheering right now for Roman to win the title. But I think that would fade over time. I think they've got an opportunity here. They've kind of hit reset, and they've got an opportunity to really... Oh, hello, we're underway. It's the Revival. Wow, okay. I was waiting for the opponents to come down and they didn't. It's because they've already in there. So I think we've got Black and Ricochet versus the Revival. Great little match. Into this. Bang, against the ropes, nice. Oh, but Ricochet goes through. That match started great. I'm loving Raw. It is a great Raw. One of the all-time great Raws. Brian cheers and Roman boos replaced with each other. M. Sard, really good point. Really good point. Little bit early for the wheel. Still trying to digest that opening. Such a big moment. I need to just change it below. Roman. It's not Roman starts Raw. It's Roman in remission. Is that how you spell it? Remission? That's how I'm spelling it. Roman in remission. Dean is backstage but was injured at a house show. They are making Dean lose every week to make him look like he's leaving. I honestly, I don't know what they're doing. I still feel that that's a work. I still don't think he's leaving. So I suppose, yeah, they could be using it to put over other people. Imagine Black and Ricochet win the titles now. I don't think they will. I don't think they will because the Revival have been talking about leaving and going to AEW. And surprise, surprise, they then get the titles put on them. So I can't see Ricochet and Aleister Black winning those belts from the Revival right now. And actually, I don't think they should. I really don't think they should. I hate single stars in tag teams. Ricochet and Aleister Black should not beat the Revival. Just like Dawson shouldn't beat Ricochet in a singles match. Dolph Ziggler versus Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Maybe. I don't know what's happening with Dolph Ziggler, to be honest. So, I mean, Bobby Lashley against Roman, they'd need to build Bobby Lashley up. I honestly, I feel like they need to build some people up and then feed them to Roman. Just build up like some big heels and then feed them to Roman. Last week on Twitch, yes, we are back on YouTube next Monday. So next Monday, don't forget, we will be over on YouTube. Rock at Raw tonight. His mom is in the audience. We saw his mom in the audience, yes. And yes, he totally could be there. He totally could be there. This could be just a massive episode of Raw. You know, one of those kind of ones you talk about at the end of the year. I mean, I feel like it's going to be that way anyway. That remission news is huge. Okay, we have gone back. We have got Ricochet in the ring with Dash. There we go. Look, lands on his feet. Ricochet tags in Aleister Black. This is going to be a great match. Roman should face Rusev. They'd need to build Rusev up first. I really feel like they need to build up a big heel. And then Roman can beat them when he returns. They haven't got any big heels though, have they? Aleister Black's in there against Dash. Tags in Dawson. How great is this, though? Just like, this is a really fresh, interesting match. I don't want to see Black and Ricochet win. But it's an interesting match. Black in there with Dawson. They're trading blows back and forth. Nice snap DDT from Dawson. Black gets his foot on the rope. Days, I know this sounds rubbish, but it's Roman's return, so he needs to be put over. So, Roman versus Boring Corbin. Only if he builds him up. Only if they build up Boring Corbin. Because honestly, I don't think that's a big enough match. Roman's return match is going to be huge. It's going to be a big deal. Oh, Black Mass! 1, 2. It wasn't for the titles. Still don't like that result though. Even though it's not for the titles, I don't like the fact that they've just beaten a great tag team. Although, saying that, if it was for the titles, I get a feeling that the result would be very different. Black and Ricochet beat Revival. I'm just relieved it's not for the belts. Great fun little opening match, that. I tell you what, if they could keep this pace going, this is going to be awesome. This is awesome. Boring Corbin. Just talking about Boring Corbin. Days, is Triple H a face or heel? I think he's a face. I fear they are building Baron Corbin as Roman's opponent. He's a face automatically because of NXT. That's true. Baron Corbin says, I hope for Roman's sake our paths don't cross. Shawn Michaels! And Johnny, look. Johnny Wrestling. And we've got Elias next. Wow! Non-stop, man. Non-stop. Raw has been great, yes. Alistair versus Daniel Bryan. Stroman is boring. Roman and... It jumped off screen. Not Baron and Roman, please. I know, I agree. Roman versus AJ could be a good return match. I don't know, that might split the crowd. You want an out-and-out heel. You want someone that the crowd aren't going to be cheering. You just want the biggest heel. But who is there, really? I don't know. I mean, maybe Bobby Lashley. People hate Bobby Lashley. Roman and Dean to help Seth beat the Beast. Maybe, yes. Should we... let's do a wheel. Let's do a wheel. Because we are due. Right. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Right, let's spin it. Let's spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. I can't because I'm not signed in. Right, let me sign in, and then we will spin the wheel. Let me tell you. Oh, come on! Right, here we go. Here we go. Spin wheel. Spin wheel. Where is he? I'm struggling to find it. Where? I think they've moved it. Is it there? No. Might have a little problem here. Maybe got a little bit of a problem. In the sense of I can't find where the wheel thing has gone. Where has that gone? Okay, they've moved it. It has been moved. We have got drama here. We have got full-blown... No, I don't want to do that. I don't even know what that is. Okay. No one panic. No one panic. I can't spin a wheel. Normally there's just a button that says spin wheel, but it's not here. I honestly don't know where it's gone. Google wheel. Wheel is refusing to spin. Yes, it's like Kevin. Yeah, it's just like the Chelsea goalkeeper. You're absolutely right. Okay, right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the wheel back down. And whilst we are enjoying this Elias segment, I will keep looking to see if I can find how you spin the wheel. Got a little message from Snoop. Snoop Dogg wishing Ric Flair. Ric Flair. Snoop Dogg is quite the character. Elias. We got Lacey Evans. I mean, they are building her up, aren't they? And she will... Oh, I just don't know what... I cannot stand this woman. I mean, the whole crowd are just absolutely perplexed. Haven't got a clue what's going on. Why does she keep coming out? Walking down the entrance ramp and then going back again? Here comes Dean. Dean Ambrose is here. Dean is being a little bit more playful in recent weeks. He was very, very serious. Dean says he's feeling good. Dean wants a rematch against Drew. Dean wants a no DQ match against Drew. Elias is just going to start playing his song. He's just going to start playing his song. He said he was going to sing a song about how much he loves Atlanta. Elias says Atlanta, very capable at hosting the Super Bowl, but actually winning it, that's a different story. Some nice heel work there from Elias. I don't really know what we're watching here. I think the crowd are chanting for Dirty Deeds. Ooh, Elias tried to hit Dean with the guitar. Elias gets hit with Dirty Deeds. So are we gonna see that no disqualification match? Wow, the Riot squad are coming out now. This is madness. So next we've got Rhonda, Natalya versus Riot Squad. Right, should we try the wheel again, shall we? I'm not going to sing the song again. We've already done that once. Let's see if, because I did find it. Please spin. Please spin. Yes! Come on! Stupid wheel! God! Damn! I wish I hadn't found it. I wish I hadn't found it. After all that work, it took me ages to find. We've got to go back. I don't know if you remember, but we were doing those horrible tasting jelly bean things last time. We've still got this. Like, we've still got bugs to eat. So let's spin the wheel, see what it lands on. Here we go. It is buffalo worms. Right, now. Oh, God. I probably could finish. And there's a fair few in there. Look at that. You can see it better from the bottom, but I'm going to try and eat all of these remaining ones. Can I show you? I mean, not only are these bugs, look at that. Look at that. Not only are these bugs, but they're like old bugs. We've literally had this set for a long time. Right. Here we go. No messing around. That's all of them emptied out even the little legs and bits that are in there. It's ever so hard. I don't know why I struggle to show you so much, because I could just move the camera. If I do that, look. There we go. Can we see? Oh, look at that. Oh. That's rough, isn't it? That is rough. I tell you, it really smells as well. It's got horrible... Just... Oh, man, here we go. Right, I don't know. I hate them. I think I've still got bits in my beard as well. I've got little insect legs and things. Horrible. I tell you the ones that I'm really not happy about. The crickets. Look at these crickets. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that. So... horrible. Stupid wheel. Right. Right, we have got a poll up. I just got the horrible, horrible taste in my mouth now. Horrible taste. Rhonda's here. Natalya's here. I'm wondering if Natalya's going to turn on Rhonda. They were meant to have a feud last year, but when Jim the Anvil passed away, that got canned. Next time, try sour candy. We've done sour candy, dude. Already done sour candy. There's only one way to make the wheel happy. Listen to either Put a Banana in Your Ear or Gary Come Home. What the hell is that? Did Atlanta ever host a WrestleMania? I have no idea. There's not one that comes to mind. Right, Ronda and Natalya against the Riot Squad. I've still got that horrible, horrible taste in my mouth. Interestingly, it's Sarah Logan and Ruby Riot. Liv Morgan is on the outside. Not sure if Liv's injured at all. It was Dean's decision to not come out on the ramp. He was very emotional, according to Fightful. Ah. Okay. He wasn't last time, was he? Do you remember when the announcement was made? Seth was in absolute pieces. How interesting. Number one trend worldwide, Roman Reigns. Nice, down goes Ruby Riot. They can't turn Natalya because there's only 5 female faces on Raw. 5 female faces on Raw. If anyone Days, why are Dean's sirens back? Is he a heel again? Who knows what's going on? Who knows what's going on? I don't think he's a heel because he's just delivered a dirty deeds to Elias. Unless Becky or Charlotte come out, this match is there to calm the crowd. Which is, well, I don't know, because you are watching Ronda Rousey, do you know what I mean? Like, for the live crowd, seeing Ronda live is a big deal. I know to us watching at home it's just a tag match, but this is a big match. Rhonda, Liv Morgan got involved and she shouldn't have. Woo, nice bit of tag work there from Natalya and Rhonda. Natalya kicking Ruby in the midsection, hurling her in the ring. Running knee from Sarah Logan. There's a lot of action. Watching match of the day during this. Wasn't that yesterday? Days, do you think AEW will try to pick up Dean and all the others that left WWE? No. Cody has said that they want fresh faces. They don't want ex-WWE. But he's also said that he's got great respect for Ty Dillinger. So he might try and help out Ty Dillinger. Surely he's got to want Hideo. And I don't know about TJP. I don't know if they would go in for TJP. I'm not sure. I don't expect everyone that leaves WWE to go to AEW because they're not interested. They only want the big names, you know. Oh, really? They want to build their own brand, which is totally the right thing to do. Plus, I don't think Dean's leaving. Where's the goddess? I thought she got cleared to wrestle. She hasn't been on TV for a while. Has she not been on TV for a while? Didn't we get a moment of bliss the other week? What legends are booked? I don't want to say. I mean, we have seen Ricky Steamboat. We've seen Shawn Michaels. But there's rumours of another couple of big names. Big names. She tagged with Mickey versus Nia and Tamina. Yes, good shout. AEW is looking promising. I hope they succeed. I'm sure they will. Kind of funny they said that, but signed Jericho. Well, yes, but I mean, Jericho is such a big name. I think if any big talent became available, they would take them. So if Dean Ambrose does leave, then yes, AEW would be interested. But are they going to be interested in... I don't know. No Way Jose? Probably not. No Way Jose is my answer. Days, why has Dean's got sirens in his theme song again? It came up at the end, but it was normal at the beginning. I have no idea, mate. I think you're reading something into nothing. I don't think they know what they're doing with Dean Ambrose, so if it's got sirens in or it hasn't got sirens in, I think it's all a mess. So I wouldn't read anything into his entrance music. I don't think if he's got sirens is a heel, and if he doesn't have sirens, he's not a heel. And what does it mean if it's at the start, but it's not at the end? I don't think there's anything in it. Jericho is GOAT. Atlanta hosted WrestleMania 27. There we go. I think Hideo can't go to AEW. He signed something to go straight to Japan. Oh, okay. That would make sense. He was huge in Japan. Has AEW got a TV deal? No, No, not to my knowledge. Apparently they're in talks, but nothing has been announced. People thought that a TV deal would be announced at the Double or Nothing press conference, but nothing was. So that kind of suggests that they're not quite there. Think I need at least one more vote to tie. Don't know whether he is staying or going, but I love him at the moment. Right, I can tell you the Riot squad are doing very well here. They are all over. Ooh, kick to the midsection. Trying to crawl underneath. The Riot squad are all over Natalya. Natalya cannot make that tag to Rhonda. Rhonda with her arms stretched out, desperately trying to reach Natalya. Sarah Logan. Nice, look at the strength there. I think that's is that a clover leaf? If he has sirens, then it will not be a good match. If it doesn't, then it will be a good match. Bliss had a match against Natalya at a house show. Dean is a tweener. Yeah, probably. Okay, Rhonda's been tagged in. So we got Rhonda in there against Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan gets taken down. And again. Big, quick strikes from Rhonda. And again, look at that. Ruby Riot in the corner and Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan taken down again. Rhonda just operates on a different level. 1, 2. Oh, Ruby Riot makes the save. Natalya trying to hurl Ruby out, but Ruby reverses. Liv Morgan still down from earlier. Rhonda picks up Sarah Logan. Slams her down. Piper's Pit. Surely this is it. Oh, Becky! Becky Lynch! The man! The man is here! Becky Lynch has arrived! With a crutch! Using that crutch. Oh! Rhonda trying to get some. Ah, they're going to blows! Ronda Rousey! Becky Lynch! Becky with that crutch. Security desperately trying to hold her back. You can see Finlay there trying to hold back Becky Lynch. Ronda's gone crazy in the ring. She's laying out anyone that's trying to hold her back. Like, no one wants to get too close. Becky Lynch desperately trying to get to Ronda. Desperately trying to get to Ronda. Becky has tried to get in at the one side. She's trying to get around the other. Ronda's come out the ring. They're having to get this police officers. We've actually got the police department involved. This is crazy, man. This is brilliant. This is like a Raw after WrestleMania. Becky wearing that same attire that she's been wearing recently. The black with the yellow down the sides. Is that like a new look for her or something? Or does she not have any other clothes? Like, what's going on? But I can tell you, Becky is being led away. They did say that if Becky was to get involved again, then they would charge her. And that is exactly what's happening. They're putting the cuffs on. Becky Lynch is being arrested. Ah! wish the big boss man was still around. This is perfect for the boss man. Look at this. Becky Lynch is being treated like the Mountie was all them years ago. Becky Lynch led away in handcuffs. That is huge, man. Wow! Wow! The hour of GOAT. I know. God, I tell you what, this is, as a wrestling fan, this is what you wait for, innit? You sit through Bobby Lashley's sisters. You sit through the old day. You sit through Bailey. This is your life. You sit through absolute garbage. But you do it for moments like this. You do it for Raws like this. Roman Reigns is in remission. We've had Aleister Black and Ricochet versus Revival. We get Ronda Rousey in a match. Because, still Ronda Rousey. And then Becky Lynch comes down, gets involved, gets arrested. And we've only been going just over an hour. I don't know how they are going to keep this momentum up. No idea. But it is now officially the road to WrestleMania. I was actually in doubt if we were on the road to WrestleMania. It's been so hit and miss. But I think it's now been confirmed we are on the road to WrestleMania. Right, let's change that in the corner. I don't even know what the result was. Was it a DQ? Is it a no contest? I don't know what happens. Becky invades and gets arrested. How about that? Did not expect to write that. Well, if Becky's... Hang on. If Becky is arrested, they're going to take her down to the police station. Is she going to be able to get back in time for Ric Flair's birthday celebration? Or is something else going to happen at the end of Raw? That might be bigger than we think, because maybe now Becky is out the picture. Maybe that is WWE's way of saying Becky isn't getting involved at the end of this show. And if Becky's not getting involved, what's going to happen? Whoa! How about that? Best Raw of the year, yes. Although that's not much of an achievement because they've been awful. Throw her in Cobb County Jail, yes. If you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia, you better walk the line, respect the law and order, you'll serve hard time. Whoa, you're serving hard time. Because the big lynch man... The big lynch man! Yeah! Someone tweet that. The big lynch man. If you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia, better one line, respect the law and order. Love it. Yes. WWE is scripted. She will not go to the police station. Well, I know, but they've still got to make it seem like she's going to a police station. And so you can't, do you know what I mean? Surely she's going to have to, in the make-believe world of WWE, spend a couple of hours at the make-believe police station. So she can't be back in time, surely? Who gets arrested and then let out within 2 hours? Doesn't happen. Rhonda is helping Natalya. Natalya seems in pain. Rhonda heading back down to the ring. Is Rhonda going to say a few words? I feel like she is. Rhonda wants Vince. Is he going to come out? He's got to, hasn't he? Oh, that's not Vince. That's Stephanie. Stephanie McMahon making her way out. Rhonda pacing backwards and forwards. This is so interesting. We got Steph. Rhonda saying she is at her wit's end. There we go, Becky Lynch arrested. Rhonda's like, go tell your daddy, just do it. Boos from the crowd. Becky Lynch did this to Becky Lynch. That's a bit of a throwback to Brett screwed Brett. Ginger douche in cuffs. Rhonda saying, think about what this means to your daughters. Think about what this means to your legacy. I don't think Steph's got the power to reinstate Becky. Surely only Vince can do it. Steph says the answer is a hard no. Rhonda is shouting at Steph. This is so interesting. Steph says no one's bigger than the WWE. Tell you what, there's such intensity from Rhonda. It's brilliant. Rhonda says that the belt's just not her style. Rhonda says Vince needs to make the right decision. Ooh, Rhonda's put the title down and walked away. I don't know if... Wow. Rhonda's just walking away from the Raw Women's Championship. That's a big message sent. It's another great segment. It's another great segment. So Rhonda's basically saying you need to make this match, otherwise this belt is worthless. It's a really good point. I mean, they're gonna make the match, but still, I'm here for all of this. Literally all of it. It's brilliant. I'm loving it. They can play that if Becky is not at Mania. Neither will Rhonda to put pressure. We're getting that match. It's going to happen. We've just got to watch it all play out first. But honestly, the way that it's playing out, it's great. I think it's brilliant. Yes. Lots of chants. Lots of people happy. What do I want to do? Becky invades and gets arrested. Rhonda wants... Rhonda leaves Raw Women's title. So much going on. I just don't even know if I've got room in the notes. I don't know if I've got enough room. Like, I might have to call up WWE and ask for them to slow down, because there's that much going on right now. Days, can't they make Raw like this every week? I think they're trying. They've overhauled the creative department, and apparently you're gonna see some fresh faces in creative over the next few weeks. And yes, they are desperately gonna try to give you more like this. I don't know if it can be this level. I mean, you know what I mean? There's nothing that can match Roman being in remission, for example. But yes, I think we will get better stuff coming up. I think they're just showing like WWE superstars on TV shows. I don't know what we've got right now. I'm hearing Rhonda, but I'm watching something else. What is going on? Is anyone else got technical difficulties? Because at the moment, my screen is black. I've got nothing. No sound. Has Raw crashed? Right. Okay, there we go. Yes, mine went funny, yes. Stone Cold has left a little message via his iPhone. It's Bianca Belair all over again. No issues here. No, mine's fine now. But, yeah, literally it just went weird. Days Corn Slice Wrestling. Becky is not done tonight and she is going to come back. Oh, I don't want her to. I've seen her now. I want something else. Atlanta. Right, we're just seeing the replay of that Steph and Rhonda segment. She's going to drive a police truck in like Stone Cold. That'll be sick. We have seen that before, though. Dean Ambrose did it. Do you remember when Dean Ambrose did it? Ooh, we're backstage with Steph and Triple H. They look very shaken up. Yes, let's keep the good vibes going with Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal, everyone. Now, you only put Jinder out there if something big happens. I don't believe they're just putting Jinder out there for no reason. Let's have a look. There we go, look. Bit of dancing. Okay, so Jinder has challenged someone to a match. This is going to be big. Here we go. Please be Sting. Oh, Kurt. There we go. Look, Kurt Angle. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see Kurt. Obviously, we've seen Kurt quite a bit recently, so it's kind of hoping that it was going to be someone like Batista or Sting. I mean, it feels like that kind of a show. But you don't see Kurt every week, so this is absolutely fine. Right, let's change our notes. Jinder Mahal versus Kurt Angle. Boom. The Rock is backstage. That'll be cool. Do we know if The Rock is backstage? Because we know that Rock is in Atlanta, and it would make sense for him to stop by. My only concern is they're putting an awful lot into this episode. Like, an awful lot. Are they going to have anything for next week? It's nice to see him have normal matches. We're not quite at the halfway stage. This has been a fantastic episode of Raw. I would say close to faultless. What with, what's to come. It's kind of Raw that you dream of being at, isn't it? It's had big moments, big announcements, shock moments. Apparently we've got more to come. We know we've got that Ric Flair segment. Becky Lynch arrested, Rhonda leaving the title, Roman in remission. Nice German suplex from Kurt Angle. Awesome. Days Fightful said Jim Cornette and Bruce Pritchard are behind tonight's episode. Jim Cornette doesn't work for WWE, does he? I didn't think Jim Cornette worked for them. Tell you what, loads of German suplexes there from Kurt Angle. Kurt looking great. Oh. Hang on, weren't we told that Corey Graves wasn't going to be on commentary? Angle wins. Kurt Angle beats Jinder Mahal. Days, will Dean have a match tonight? Yes, apparently he's got a match against Drew McIntyre, and it's going to be a no DQ match. Here comes Alexa Bliss for a moment of bliss. I tell you what. Jinder having to... Oh, Finn Balor is the special guest. Jinder having to walk across the shop. Oh, man, this is non-stop. I tell you what, this has got a great pace to it. Nothing is outstaying its welcome. Everything is quick. It's snappy. It feels good. Feels real good. Right, moment of bliss with Finn Balor. But yeah, really, it's zipping along. Nothing outstaying its welcome. Really great episode. If no one be in any doubt, this is the mountaintop. Do not expect this every week. If we can get just half of this every week, I will be happy. This is one of those exceptional episodes of Raw. Who do you think Finn will fight at Mania? Could be AJ. I feel like it'll need to be a big match. We might get an answer now. Buddy Murphy. Brother Love loves us by booking this Raw. Has he booked this Raw? I'm still not sure. I think everyone has a certain word that they can't say. Where are Lars, Nikki Cross, and EC3? No idea. Perhaps they've all gone on holiday together. Mahal is T-Series. Dean versus Finn at Mania? I don't know, because Dean's acting like a face. And also, if he said that he doesn't want to renew his contract, why would he compete for the IC title? So, I don't think it'll be Dean. When will Heavy Machinery, Nikki Cross, EC3, Lacey Lanes, will be joining separate brands? It's so long now. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm not sure. I mean, it's become apparent that there's no plan for them. They've just called them up as like fresh faces, but I'm not sure they really know what they're doing with them. I think there's a plan for Lacey Evans. I'm getting the vibe there's definitely something they're doing with Lacey Evans, and obviously there's big rumours that they've got real big plans for her. But I don't think there's any plans for EC3. I don't think there's any plans for Nikki Cross. Or if there are, they're certainly not doing anything with them at the moment. Unless, who knows, EC3 might walk out. You might get Finn Balor versus EC3 at WrestleMania. I can't say I'm too excited by that. Hello, Anna Dawes. I hope you're watching Raw, because it really is one of the great episodes. I should put that in the notes, actually. For me right now, I would need that big moment for it to be 10 out of 10. But at the moment, I'm saying it's a 9. So, Raw so far, 9 out of 10. It's brilliant. Really enjoyable. This Raw is why you become a wrestling fan, is for this kind of stuff. Nikki Bella won an award at the Women's Image Awards. Never even heard of them. Okay, here we go. Moment of bliss. Gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of Moment of Bliss. I don't hate it. I like the fact it's on the entrance stage, but I wish it had more of a set. Alexa saying bye to Rhonda. Wow, Alexa laying into Rhonda a little bit here. Alexa trying to get herself in that match at Mania. Okay, here comes Balor. Tried to go to sleep. I've got a 10-hour shift, but can't, so got up again. Oh, wow. You are missing a very, very good Raw. Okay, Alexa. They're just talking to Finn about... I do need to put it in the notes. Oh, no, I've got it. Moment of bliss with Finn Balor. Finternational champion. You mean Fintercontinental? Fintercontinental. They should call it that. Very clever. Lio Rush. Alexa Bliss was flirting there with Finn Balor. Lio Rush isn't a happy boy here. Boos from the crowd.
Bobby Lashley is preparing for Braun Strowman, which means that you need to answer to me. And I'm not leaving out here until he gets that title back, even if that means that I have to pry it out of your hands myself.
Lio Rush stepping up to Finn Balor here. I'd like to see Lio Rush against Finn Balor actually one-on-one because Lio Rush is an excellent wrestler. I hate this maggot. Go away. You're just not tall enough. He's a great wrestler, Lio Rush, though. Wow, might get the IC title match. Alexa asking Leo, is he not man enough? Alexa Bliss telling Leo Rush that their match is right now. Okay, well, I mean, a bit weird, but he doesn't seem happy, does he? What's the point in having your entrance music play if you're just going to walk to the ring with, like, that face? Right, IC title match coming up. Balor versus Rush for IC title. I am definitely going to run out of room for my notes. Definitely. That is the biggest problem I've got right now. I feel like Alexa is a face now. I was getting that vibe. Buddy Murphy versus Finn Balor gets Alexa. Put Alexa Bliss on a pole match. Alexa Bliss on a pole. Buddy Murphy versus Finn Balor. That would be cool, actually. They could do that. Well, not the Alexa on a pole, but Buddy Murphy versus Finn Balor. Champion versus champion. And that would be a fantastic match. That'd be brilliant. Did Kathy Kelly leave Finn? I didn't hear how it all went down. I think Leo might win. Bobby will be mad and it will set up a triple threat. I could see that. What was Alexa about to say? Something. She was about to say, you show me your abs and I will show you my smile. There we go. Wow, a rare promo for Fighting With My Family. Yes. Apparently there's a new film out. I think Alexa should be on a poll. Alexa is single now. Is she? I've not heard that. I almost didn't know it existed. Toes. Yes, toes. I'll show you my toes. You show me your abs, I will show you my very rare stamp collection. I've got it right here in a folder, look. This one's from the 1920s. And you can see they printed it upside down. This one's quite funny, actually. I got this one when I was 8. And I'll show you there. Look, it's got a little clown on it. If we turn over here, this is all the Disney section here. I think that's what we would have had. And personally, if that had happened, Raw would be 10 out of 10. Raw would have got a 10 out of 10 from me if they had gone in that direction. She meant she'll show her breadcrumb collection. Ooh. Breadcrumb collection. Various shapes and sizes. Sounds interesting. You show me your abs and I'll show you my Pokemon card collection. Yes. Here we go, look. People are cooking now. People are cooking now. Daisy's new collection is stamps. It is. It is breaking news. Breaking news. I've not broken any news, by the way. Oh, have I missed a poll? Oh, I missed a poll. My bad. Well done, Jamie, though. It's crazy. This is a crazy Raw. The always exclusive Alexa Bliss stamp collection. We joke, right? We joke. But if they were to sell an Alexa Bliss stamp collection on WWE Shop, we would all be the first to buy it. And you know that's true. You know that's true. You show me your abs and I'll show you my Slam Master J customized television monitor. Yeah! Slam Master J customized TV monitor. Perfect. Perfect. My Michael Jackson glove collection. It's just a load of white right-hand gloves. That's all it is, just a load of them. Look at this. Darius Rucker. No idea who he is. Shane McMahon. No idea who he is. Charlotte Flair. No idea who he is. All sending in their lovely supportive messages. Woo! Renee said on her podcast she's trying to juggle starting a family and doing commentary. Backstage, you see Titus. The Stinger! Sting is here! Yes! Sting is here! I wonder if he's brought his stamp collection. We'll never know. We have got Finn Balor versus Lio Rush for the Finter Continental Championship. I tell you what, look, I told you, Lio Rush is a little dynamo in that ring. Hey Days, just popped in to say hello as I'm not watching Raw. MTS, you are missing a fantastic episode of Raw. This is like one of the all-time greats. They'll be speaking about this Raw for literally weeks. Dude, it's a good one. It is a good one. Did you see that dog? What dog? I didn't. Yeah, what? Yeah, that Maria Menounos had. That was the big dog. Dun-dun, 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 bum, bum. Finn Balor knocks down Lio Rush. Are you doing a giveaway? I don't know. It depends if the wheel wants a giveaway. I do need to do another wheel. We'll do that at the next ad break. Drop kick from Finn. Lio down on the outside. Days, Alexa should have said, show me your abs. I will show you my knitting kit. Woo! Hello, springboard moonsault. Beautiful. From Lio Rush. Rush against the ropes. Suicide dive. Lio Rush straight back in against the ropes. Suicide dive. Lio Rush hurling. Finn Balor back into the ring. It is all Lio Rush. He seems to be in a Lio Rush. He's up top. Oh, Finn gets his knees up. Frog splash. Tell you what a match. Lio Rush versus Finn Balor. Loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Show me your Ronda Rousey figure and I'll show you my KGP. What are KGP cards? Show me your abs and I'll show you my Eva Marie sticker collection. Ugh. Ugh. By Harambe Kill. I can't see the rest of your name. Ooh, Sling Blade from Finn Balor. Show me your abs and I'll show you my Microscopic Esquilenophenosis. Show me your abs, I will show you my new colouring book. If you show me your abs, I'll show you my completed colouring book. As you can see here, I have stayed perfectly in the lines. This is a colouring in picture I've done of Vince McMahon. But rather than his usual grey suit, I've gone for a beautiful morning yellow. It's kind of like a morning flowery daffodil colour. There's a real freshness, there's a real vibrancy, I think, to this picture of Vince McMahon. And you can see I've even drawn a little smile on his face. If we turn it over here, you can see Carmella and Corey Graves. It's probably best we skip past that because they're doing things not PG. And on here as well, look, you can see we have got Becky Lynch getting arrested by the big boss man. I mean, in all fairness, that's a colouring book I want. That sounds like a lot of fun. Not a wheel of fun, but still a lot of fun. Right, I can tell you that Finn Balor is down. Lio Rush is not in a rush anymore because he is also down. Both men, though, back up to their feet. Big slap from Finn Balor. He's looking to plant him. He absolutely does. Let's be honest. She was meant to say, show me your abs and I'll rerun all of my WWE teasers. Show me your abs and I'll show you my 1900s complete sticker book. Some of the best action shots from the 1900s. Oh, nice! From Lio Rush. It's like a Trouble in Paradise. I wonder if that was called Rush Hour. He should call it Rush Hour. That is good. Show me your abs and I'll show you my Hornswoggle collection. Seriously, I collect Hornswoggle items. My prized possession is Hornswoggle. Rush turned inside out. We are approaching the final stretch. We are an hour and 12 minutes away from the end of Raw. It's been a great Raw. Show me your abs and I'll show you my hotel room. Whoa! Woohoo! Right, Finn Balor up top. Lio Rush is going up. Nice. Oh, doesn't quite come off. He reverses. 2. Kick out by Finn. Lio Rush kicks at the legs. Finn firing back. Nice. Show me your abs and I'll show you this chair right in your face. Yeah, show me your abs and I'll show you a sexual harassment charge. Bang! Beautiful. Finn plants Lio. Finn Balor climbing up. Coup de grace. Connects. 1, 2. Finn Balor retains. Balor beats Rush. Dun 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 dun. Days, Darius Rucker is a country singer. Okay. I've never heard of him. At least I don't think I've ever heard of him. Show me your abs and I'll show you my title collection. Ooh. Days, honestly, I have really enjoyed this Raw. Yes, because honestly, this has been a very enjoyable Raw. If WWE give us enjoyable shows, then we enjoy them. You've got to give them credit. We are very quick as wrestling fans to shoot them when they give us something awful. We should be equally as quick to praise them when they give us something great, and this has been great. It has been great. Stroman versus Bobby Lashley. We've got Tucker backstage. Tucker Knight looking for Otis. Found the Ascension. They're trash talking Otis here, the Ascension. Here he is. Tucky. What's going down here, Tucky? Pig. He's getting upset. Oh, look at this. Bang, he just exploded, knocked down both of the... I didn't even see how he did that. He just kind of knocked both of them down. No messing. Show me your abs and I'll show you my 100-year camera collection. Do you know what? I think that'd be quite interesting. Like going through the evolution of cameras. I would show her my abs for that. I ain't got none. I'd have to get a picture of someone else's. Right, wheel time. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. I don't even know what that was. I just chucked it in at the end. I'm in a celebratory mood because I'm actually sitting here enjoying Raw, and normally SmackDown is better. I don't think it'll be better this week. Oh, I don't. That's a good point. I don't think SmackDown's going to be better. Normally, SmackDown's better. Right, let's spin. Please don't be forfeit. Come on. We're all having a good time. Come on. What? Stupid Royal! Wow, this has been the worst Raw ever, isn't it? 2 in a row. In a row. Twice in a row. I hate them things. I don't. Let's just spin it. It is landed on getting hungry. Mealworms. Oh no. Oh, there's loads of these. Okay, well at least it's not the crickets, but here, let me show you again. Look at that. Look at that. Nasty. Now, I don't know. I mean, I just don't even think I'd be able to fit that in my mouth. Let's get... Oh, no. I've tipped out about half. My hand is, like, full. There we go. Oh, my God. I wasn't ready for it. Oh. 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 I legit nearly threw up. Oh. Oh my God. That I wasn't ready for that taste. I've not had many of these. This isn't one that we've been having many of, and it's a different taste. And I wasn't ready for that taste. I thought it was going to taste like what we had earlier, which was foul, but this tasted even worse, and my mouth was full of them. I've still got bits in my mouth. I was really close to being sick then. Really, really close to being sick. Ugh. Right, but I think we've got Lashley Stroman now. I tell you what, this has been a stream of real drama for me. Right. Ugh. Raw Championship poll is up. Right, Bobby Lashley's making his way to the ring. This could be the toilet break match. Maybe. Maybe. That one has knocked me for 6. I'm not gonna lie. That one has messed me up. Leo is gonna turn babyface. I'm kind of feeling it. Could do. They were meant to. They split, didn't they? At Elimination Chamber, and then last week on Raw, they were back together again. Apparently, that was changed last minute. They were meant to be feuding, so it could be that we see that play out here. Days, I have survived cancer and it is a serious wish of mine to meet you. Do you think my family could arrange anything with you? I don't know where I am, to be honest. I don't know where I am at any time, so it would be tricky. Send me an email. I don't know where I am, full stop, right now. Ugh. That is rough. That is rough. Leo will turn on Bobby, but still work as a heel. Show me your abs, and I'll show you my car wheel collection. Right, big boot from Stroman. Lashley goes down. Stroman charging into Lashley. Stroman running round the ring. Charging into Lashley. Lashley goes down. Leo Rush goes flying as well. I don't understand. The match hasn't... I don't understand. That was awful. That was a bad segment. Nothing was served by that. That was a bad segment. That was the worst part of tonight's show. In the notes, Lashley versus Stroman just ends. Just ends. Backstage with Charlie Caruso, who's got Seth Rollins. Is Peter the Cringe Bear still alive? He is somewhere. Yes, I have seen him. I think he's outside, but he is still around. On a big Raw, we need a big match. Yes. Seth Rollins says his brother is back. Oh, hello. We've got a limo. Is that the Nate? Is that going to be Nate? Yes. There he is. Who's that? Is that Nate? Is that the Nature's wife? John Cena is injured. Days, show me your abs and I'll buy you 1,000 even. I'm alright for now, thank you. That's about 2,000 too many. Since EC3 lost on main event, should he boot up EC4? Why not? That forfeit was foul. Absolutely foul. Kofi Kingston. Wow, Kofi properly tearing up. It's really interesting, actually, Black History Month. I wish WWE would do like a longer segment. That was just like a minute or so. But watching Kofi get emotional and like Nia talking about what it means to her, I think that's just really interesting. I would quite happily watch like a hour special if they kind of really looked at Black history with like WWE superstars. I just think that'd be really interesting. Days, I found EC1 and EC2 on a London map. Show me your abs and I'll burn your Eva Marie figure. Now you're talking my language. Now you're talking my language. Luther King Jr., I may not get there with you. Did he say that? I couldn't quite hear what they were saying. Roman versus Sting. That'd be amazing. Right, we are at commercial break for those of you wondering. We've got Dean versus Drew coming up, and then I think we've got the Ric Flair thing after that. And rumour is that we should see Becky return to close out the show. I mean, look, they could not do any more, could they? They could not do any more. You're going to have Ric Flair, Charlotte, Ricky the Dragon, Sting. There's rumours of The Rock being around. Could you imagine if she came down with something that sprayed something and she sprayed all them legends? Days, what the hell was that Lashley segment? I don't know. I've put Lashley versus Stroman just ends. It just ended. They just play. It's as if they were like, no, this is boring. Even we're bored with this. Play the music. Are we going to have a winner? No, just play the music. We're going to forget it happened. Another man? Oh, okay. Becky Lynch, they're just showing a replay. I thought they were going to show us another legend. It was cool, man. That was a really cool moment. Yeah, so Becky Lynch arrested. My only problem is if you do see Becky Lynch at the end of the show, I really don't feel like she would be released this soon. And she certainly wouldn't be stealing a police van if that does happen. I'm just showing Rhonda laying that title down and walking away. No one really knows what that means. Apparently they've been trying to contact Rhonda. Dean is already in the ring. So we need to go to notes. Dean Ambrose versus Drew McIntyre. Here comes Drew. We've not seen Johnny and Tommaso. Show me your abs and I'll get you tickets to every WWE pay-per-view just like Green Shirt Guy. Right, they're going straight at it. Dean isn't waiting around. I'd say a couple of these segments have missed the mark. Not massively. I'm sticking with my 9 out of 10 so far. I'm sticking with 9 out of 10. I think a nice big ending will solidify that 9 out of 10. If we don't get much of a great ending, I can see it dropping to an 8.5. I can't give it a 10 out of 10 for this now because that Stroman Lashley segment was awful. Ambrose taking the legs away from McIntyre. Dean didn't even get an entrance. It's official. He's a jobber now. We did see him earlier in the show, so we have already had his music once. So maybe they just don't want to play it a second time. Drew McIntyre has got a belt. And he's whipping Dean with that belt. Oof, and again. Ambrose screaming in pain. Woo! Whipping Ambrose with that belt. Surely the only person that's allowed to do that is Renee Young. McIntyre grabbing Dean, hurling him against the ropes, spiking him down. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Cheeky 2 count. Drew whipping Ambrose. Duck underneath from Ambrose. He's firing some chops in. Ambrose against the ropes. Duck underneath. Clothesline to the outside. Ambrose against the ropes. Into the barricade. Ambrose is wrestling in quite light blue jeans. Not too unusual, but I don't feel like we've seen him compete in that recently. I could be wrong. Coming back to the YouTube live stream, that'll be next week. That will be next week. Drew versus Brock at Extreme Rules. That would be heel against heel, wouldn't it? What will the Twitch channel be used for, if anything, starting next week? That's a really good point. I think I wouldn't want to not use it, so it might be like I don't know. To be perfectly honest, if we live stream over on YouTube for Raw and SmackDown, which we will, and we'll do WrestleMania over there, and we'll be doing Fastlane over there, and all of that kind of stuff. I need to put something onto Twitch, but it's going to be difficult to find when and what. So, don't know. It's going to be... It all depends. Like, the videos take a long time. Like, doing those figure videos. You have to remember, there's only me that does those things. All of... anything and everything. There is no secret editor that works for me, or researcher, or social media guru. It's literally all me. So, time is not my friend. So, yes, good question. What will Twitch be used for? And the answer is, hopefully something. But I don't know what yet. But a very good question. Right, we are just at a commercial break. We are getting down to like the last 40 minutes. So we know that I'd say the Ric Flair thing will start around about 25 minutes towards the end. So about 25 minutes towards the end, we will get to that. So I reckon this match might go another 10 minutes or so. Maybe not quite that. And then we'll get some backstage segments, bits and bobs. And then we'll move into that Ric Flair thing. And I really think they've been promoting this Ric Flair thing for a long time. So, goes without saying, this is going to be a big segment. It's going to be a big segment. Is it going to be a historic segment? No. Is it going to be a segment that we look back on in years to come? And, you know, it's one of those that we talk about. Will The Rock make an appearance as well? We know that Sting's there. We know that Ricky the Dragon is there. We know, obviously, Kurt Angle is there. And we are heading back to Raw. We still need to do one more Wheel of Fun as well. I think we might do that at the... I'm not going to cope if it's another forfeit. I am simply not going to cope. Right, we're rejoining the action here, and Dean has gone up top, comes crashing down onto Drew McIntyre. Dean has got spittle all here, lots of spittle in his beard. He is down along with Drew. Bang, comes crashing down. Firing some shots in on Drew. Reversal by Dean. Dean gets chucked to the stairs. Whoa! Drew goes into the stairs and Drew goes down. I tell you, it's got some energy to this. Fair play, you know. Dean Ambrose is not phoning it in here. He is trying. Nice neck breaker! That was great. This just reinforces the fact I don't think Dean's leaving. I just don't think they would use him on TV as much as they are. I mean, I honestly think if they were going to use him, they'd just put him on main event. Why would you give him an opportunity to connect with the crowd and get new fans and put in a performance like this? Look at this, he is absolutely whipping away on Drew. Drew is down. Oh, nasty headbutt from Drew. This is a fun little match. Days, remember me. Here is my mum's email address. Dude, I don't know what I'm sending. Just send an email to wrestlingdays@gmail.com. I don't know where you live. Do you live in the UK? Do you live in America? Are you going to any events if you are in the UK? Drew has got some steps. Oh, nice. Drop toe takedown. Drew goes down, goes crashing into those steps. And now Dean is smashing Drew's face against the steps. I can't be honest, this match is way better than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting this to be this good. I thought this was going to be a bit of a sleeper segment. Oh, Elias. Elias has come down, used that guitar. So a bit of payback here. Renee Young just isn't great in these moments. Like, why is she saying this isn't the encore I asked for? That's her husband. It's like she's watching her husband get beat up. And she's like, just not bothered. Corbin and Lashley are on the way. Are we going to get something here? Look at this, they're all just beating up on Dean. Are we going to see a mini Shield reunion? We know Roman's there, we know Seth is there. Why would Seth and Roman help? Who's coming? Oh, man, it is Seth. Seth is on his way with a chair. And Roman! Roman has come out as well. So what? Is this going to set up a Shield? No, it can't. Ooh, look at Roman delivering a Superman punch. And another one to Drew McIntyre. Yeah, and another curb stomp to Elias. Roman and Seth. I don't know, man. It's a bit too much too soon. I don't want to be critical of it because it's cool. But I kind of felt like the opening segment for Roman was perfect. Don't know if it needed this. Roman and Seth come to the aid of Dean, but they don't stick around. They leave the ring. Dean is down in the corner. It's just been a cool moment for the crowd. So interesting. This whole thing is so interesting. What's happening here? Look, Dean is in the ring. Roman and Seth look back at Dean. Dean has got a little smile on his face. Are they going to go back? No, it's gone to commercial. I didn't know if they might go back. Just a little smile. They did just look back at him. Yes. That's it. Dean has been confirmed as invisible. Slow build to the final Shield fist bump before Dean leaves. Right. So, God, we have got a lot. Drew McIntyre beats Dean Ambrose. Thanks to... I can't fit it all on. Roman and Seth save Dean. My God. I knew I needed a bigger notes section. I knew it. Right, we need to do the wheel. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody, apart from me, loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. I'm not going to cope. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to cope if this lands on forfeit. I'm not going to cope. I think I will be sick. I've been battling with the taste in my mouth since the last forfeit. I'm not going to cope. I'm just not going to cope. Oh my God. I saw it sneaking round then. I think I pooped myself. I think I pooped myself in fear that forfeit was coming round. Right. Three packs of Slam Attack, newer Slam Attacks as well. 3 packs of newer Slam Attacks. So, let's go down. This is Raw. Three packs Slam Attacks. And these need to go to whoever. Let me go to Twitch. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Stream chat. Yes, here we go. Okay, the 13th person that gives me the word brilliant. 13th person that gives me the word brilliant. And you build a tower. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That goes to Jamie, not McKay. Well done, Jamie, not McKay. Jamie, not McKay. Well done, dude. Okie doke. So we have got Bailey. Is this Bailey versus Nia Jax? Bailey versus Nia Jax. Thank God it was. I would not have coped if that was forfeit. You deserve it. Where is Brock Lesnar? He's probably on his farm, isn't he? Okay, here comes Nia. It's going to be difficult for Bailey. Hey, Days, I sent you email, all the info. Okay, dude. Okay, Nia just pushing Bailey around, charges into the corner. Bailey gets out the way. Headbutt from Nia. Nia goes charging over. Bailey pulls the ropes down. This won't... Whoa! Don't know how she managed to do that. It was like a hip toss to Nia. Nia. Nia saying no to Bailey. Hurling Bailey out the ring. We're into the final 25. I'm sorry, am I missing something? How did Nia and Tamina earn a title match? Have they earned a title match? Has that been announced? I've missed some if that has. This is just a singles match. This is just Bayley against Nia. That's what the Battle Royal is all about. What if Brock turns? Face it, it would be weird. I don't. Doesn't matter to me if Brock is a face or a heel or whatever he is. I legit think he's one of the all-time greats. I've got nothing but respect for Brock Lesnar. I know a lot of people hate Brock because you don't see him that often, but I'd rather that we didn't see these superstars every week. I think it would be better if you didn't see Finn Balor every single week. See, the thing is, all these superstars should be fighting to try and be the next challenger. I don't think you need to see the champions every single week. There's other stories that can be told, you know. It's always fun to have like a championship match, but we've already had one tonight, and yeah, it was fun, but I could have done without it. Hi Days, any chance you can make a YouTube video showing us your entire collection of figures? There's a couple already on the channel, and we have got a lot of figures since then, but honestly, a lot of them are just in boxes. There's not many that I've got out of boxes, so I would say that the figure collections that are already on there are pretty accurate. Sasha and Bayley will defend against Nia and Tamina at Fastlane. I've just got the notification. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Wouldn't it have made more sense to have defended against Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville? Because they were the last two teams in Elimination Chamber. Hashtag logic! Is it an earlier start next week on YouTube? I don't think so. I think this has worked quite well. I know I've watched them. I wanted to see an update video. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I suppose I should try and do something. It's honestly just fitting them in because I've got, I reckon, about 10 videos that I want to try and do over the next week or so. So I've kind of got an idea of what I want to do for the next week. And then always out of the feedback from those videos, other video ideas appear. So it's just really, it's really difficult to fit other projects in, other things like that in. Because that would actually take quite a bit of setting up. That's like a day of setting it up, making sure everything's there, getting across anything I wanted to say, editing it, uploading it. But never say never. Shoulder charge from Bayley. Nia is like a running fridge. A fridge with legs. What are you trading him for, Jamie? Are you trading them in? Nia hurling Bayley across the ring. That's a good idea, Future Marine. What do you think about Shield problems with Dean? Not sure if they've got problems. I don't know what that look was about. Nia goes face first. This match is longer than I thought it was going to be. Bang. Bayley doing great here against Nia. Days, I have a HBK Mattel figure I can't find on sale. Can I send it to email? If so, what's your email? You can send a picture of it to, yeah, if you want. It's wrestlingdays@gmail.com. Bored with this match. It's got a decent intensity to it. DB House 09. It looks like you're getting those cards. Courtesy of Jamie. Nia going after Sasha. She's got Sasha by the hair. Knee from Bayley. Oh. Tamina just went charging after Sasha. Sasha moved out the way. Tamina went into the ring steps. Bayley drops the elbow and gets the victory over Nia. Bayley beats Nia Jax. Bayley beats. Oh, there we go. Nia Jax. Look at that. Bang. Sasha just kind of helped her along. It was a little bit weird. Elbow drop by Bayley. I don't think that's a very... Oh, okay. You can see, looks like the whole locker room is making their way. This segment's going to be huge. Whatever you're doing, stop what you're doing. Get ready for this massive, massive segment. Do you think Roman's playing a big role in Seth's WrestleMania match? Yeah, he could do. First time in years I heard Doink's heel theme. So good. Yes. Yes. I mean, look, great Raw. I feel like it's slipping below 9. I think it's still around 9, but it's a low 9. I don't think the Roman news and the Becky segment can really make up for the Lashley Stroman debacle. Bailey Nia was a little bit of a sleeper. It's still around the 9. It's still around the 9. Let's see what this segment brings. I feel like this is huge. Freaking out, 'cause I'm a big fan and you answered my questions. There's a lot of chat in the chat, which is great to see. I just don't know what half of it means. I just turn up and join you guys, as I've said. Right, we are at commercial break. Super excited for this segment, though. Super excited. They should fire Nia and Stroman, really? How's your day? My day has been... well, actually, do you want to know the truth? My day's been very interesting because I am having to look after Kia days on my own. So she needs a lot of attention. She is the neediest dog in the world. Like, she will not just go off and do anything on her own. Like, every 5 seconds she's coming over and she wants, you know, a bit of affection and whatever. And that's absolutely fine. I love her to death. But when you're trying to edit videos, you're kind of like, I'm having to stroke her with one hand and, like, try and edit with the other. And you're like, oh, good girl, good girl. And you're, like, trying to do stuff. I'm like I've spent my day multitasking. So it is currently coming up to 13 minutes to 4 in the morning. So I am feeling it now. It's been a great Raw. But I'm ready for a big segment. And then, well, even saying that, I've still got to put up some reaction videos and do a few bits. So I don't know when my day will finish. But we are far from complaining. '70th birthday of Rick. They've decorated the ring. There's balloons everywhere. This is good. It looks like the whole roster is on the stage. Triple H. There seems to be like a championship underneath a cloth. Do you know what? Even Lacey Evans is out there. And Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa. Ruby Riot. Steph and Triple H, all smiles. It's got that big segment feel, man. There is something underneath that cloth. There is a plinth, and it must be a championship. Unless it's the Raw Women's Championship. Perhaps they're going to give it to Ric Flair. Perhaps they've decided they don't know what to do with this belt. Let's just give it to Ric Flair. Ric Flair is the new Raw Women's Champion. No one saw that coming. Triple H and Steph in the ring. Yes. Triple H saying, welcome back, Roman. Becky Lynch goes to jail. Woo! Lots of woos from the crowd. Triple H calls Ric Flair the greatest sports entertainer of all time. Shawn Michaels on his way down. Yes, I tell you what, it's just great to hear his entrance music. I think he's got a NXT cap on. There he is, look, dancing his way down. In the ring with Triple H. Ricky the Dragon. Hey, this is entrance music you don't hear all that often. You still got it. You still got it. Ricky Steamboat giving out some slaps as he comes out. Seth Rollins goes down. Seth Rollins joking around. Oh man, Ricky Steamboat, legit one of the all-time greats. Kurt Angle, saw him earlier. Can't wait for Sting. Even the roster are saying you suck. You suck. You suck. He's changed, by the way. He's not in wrestling attire right now. Sting! How cool is this? Oh, he's not got the face paint on. He's having a chat with No Way Jose. He's probably going, who are you? I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. Sting, look at this. Sting looks like the Terminator. He's all in black. He's got a leather jacket. He's got black shades. I hope Sting goes up to Triple H and says, I want a rematch. Yeah, I'd love that. A rematch with Triple H. Tell you what, we've only got 5 minutes left here. Triple H channeling his inner Ric Flair. Little video package. Sting has only been in 4 matches and lost 2 of them, but he's a Hall of Famer. He's had more than 4 matches. Did you hear that when H said the greatest sports entertainer of all time and the camera pointed to Ciampa? I didn't see that. Sting looks at Rollins. Didn't you injure me? Yeah. Man, if Sting was cleared to compete, there's so many people for him to face. We want to see the rematch against Triple H. I want to see him go after Seth Rollins. I want to see him have that match against The Undertaker. He might as well have a match against Vince McMahon at this stage. I tell you what, there's a lot to fit in. There's something under a cloth which they need to show off. Obviously, big rumours that we're going to get Becky coming back in this segment. Rumours of another legend backstage. You know, if he was still alive, Bobby the Brain would be out there. Bobby the Brain was huge for Ric Flair. Certainly when he first came over to WWF at the time. Oh. Look at that. Custom made. World Heavyweight Championship. That is nice. Ric Flair with a custom made World Heavyweight Championship. People applaud him. I've only just noticed as well Shawn Michaels' facial hair. He's kind of got like... Oh, is that Batista? Batista! We're backstage with Batista. I wasn't ready for this. Is he beat? Oh, Batista is dragging. Look at that. Ric Flair, like bright red. Ah! Hey, Hunter! Oh my God! Batista calling out Hunter! Batista has ruined the Ric Flair birthday celebration! Triple H goes running backstage. The roster doesn't know what to do. Triple H backstage. We're following. I thought they were going to cut it. We're following the action. Triple H is going after. He's trying to find Ric Flair. He's found him, but Batista isn't there. Oh, there's carnage. Referees are around. I didn't know where that was leading. As soon as we saw... Triple H calling for the doctors. This is huge. This is huge. Ah! Man, I love wrestling. Ah! Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are back again tomorrow. So much going on. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. I will see you tomorrow.